Hey everybody, we just want to bring you another Hagstone teaser. And here we
From those Jolly Scotland.
Guess what? It's the Happy Clan back again.
We from old Jolly Scotland just having a good old time over here.
We're getting the vibe going on. So hey everybody, it's Jack and Mary back at you, giving you a Hagstone teaser. Jack, what are we talking about today?
Man, I have no idea. But I'm thinking something will probably pop up in my head pretty soon. But I just want to let everybody know as we start every one of these conversations that we're having, always remember we've gone as far as we've ever been before. This is all new territory. We've never been here before. It sounds a little bit crazy, but it really, you need to understand we've never been here before. And from here, we go on to our next segment and our next segment in life, and we've never been there either. So, all the things we've done, we know exactly how that worked out. Know how the things are going to work out from here forward, but we just know it will. And it's kind of important that we understand the simplicity of life, because if you take the truth about it, which is all there is, it makes any difference in reality. It's just simple. Like, we're right here, we're doing this little thing right now, and the rest of the world is just doing what it's doing, and we don't have the time or the wherewithal to worry about the rest of the world while we're doing this, unless we choose to, and that will lessen what we're doing here, or it'll take away from what we're doing here. If our minds are not here, then they have to be on some other focus. Good topic, how to keep in focus, or what you should focus on,
or understand where your mind's at, right? I mean, we kind of talked about the last couple of segments was deciding what you want. And then, I mean, this last segment that we did was, really truly decide what you want. And the only way that you're going to determine that is based on what you're thinking. So everything starts in your mind. Nothing can exist externally without you thinking it first. Where's our thinking at? We talked about the decisions last week. Now we talk about the focus and keeping our mind clear on that goal or that thing that we desire.
Sure. Well, that's kind of like where we started, saying we're just right here. We've never been here before. I've never been at this time and space before. And I can be here. I can be happy. I can be here. I can be worried about money. I can be here. I can be worried about my job. I can be worried about all these things. Or I can just choose to be here and be happy, because there is nothing outside you. There's a new job is not going to make you happy. A box of money is not going to make you happy. You meet a new person, or you have a little romance thing going on, or you find somebody you really like, and you're single, and you see somebody and you get excited, and it just feels all
warm and fuzzy.
Warm and fuzzy. It just feels all warm and fuzzy, and that's the feeling we always want. But and true enough, when you do meet somebody, it's easy to think that it's that person that's making you warm and fuzzy. It's not. It's you having a connection again. It's you coming alive again. It's not that other person. It really is you. When you know that in your mind, and you know what you want, and a lot of people get that person, and then if something happens with that person, then their life falls apart. And what they have to understand, it's not that person that made them warm and fuzzy. That person just happened to be there. It could be any person. You can always be warm and fuzzy with anybody if you want to. Sometimes relationships work, and sometimes it's best not to pursue them because it's just whatever reason. To be able to control what you're thinking about is so vital. It's very easy. It's not difficult. And you don't have to stay stuck in this repetitive playing that same record all day long, every day, the same old record. I ain't got enough of this, or I wish that, or whatever it is. I saw a friend yesterday, a vibrant, awesome dude. We've hung out for years and years and years, and I've kind of changed trajectories in what I do, and I don't put myself out there as much as I should. There's a lot of folks in my life that I've known that if I'm not there running around having fun with them, they seem not to do as well. Even though I'm a little crazy, and there's a lot of things about me, but they enjoy feeding off of other people's happiness, and that's good. That's what life's about. Me bringing you to a point in life where you feel happy, to where you've decided happiness is fun, for even if it's for a little while, even for that segment that you're deciding to have fun. And when I saw him yesterday, and I said to Lori, I said, wow, he just doesn't look alive right now. He just looks a little run down, a little beat up, and he's getting older, of course, but it's still, getting old doesn't mean anything. Getting old's a number. still have the same attitude, the same wherewithal, but to being able to really focus on what you want is key, because you have to project creativity in the world, because we are a creating world. We are always expanding. We are always moving forward. We're always doing something new. And when you're not doing that, the only other option is reliving something that's old. And the reliving something that's old, it's like, do a test. For the next 30 days, eat the same exact thing every day at the same time, every day, no change. At the end of 30 days, I promise you, you'll want something different. That's what happens in life. You create this thing and you relive it all the time. You relive whatever it is. You relive? Oh, I want to have more money. I want to have more money. I wish I had more money. I don't have any money. I want more money. And you relive this after day after day. Oh, I need a new job. I hate my job. I can't believe I got this job. I wish I had a job. And you relive that all the time. It's just as easy to get up and say, screw it. By the end of the week, I'm gonna have a new job. I'm going to find me a new job. It's going to feel so good to find a new job. I just really, really know I'm going to get a new job. And if it doesn't happen this week, I promise you it's going to happen by next week. And the difference is nothing. The difference is a freaking decision to think one way or the other. The other way, if you think that, I hate my job. I wish I had a new job. I wish I had money. I want money. I want to create more money. It's just as easy to go, wow, I'm going to come up with something that's going to create some money. It's not going to happen instantly. And we're so don't understand the thoughts in our mind that we have this ego thing and think, oh, I need more money. I'd like to have more money. And, oh, you go to one seminar, you go to one webinar, or you pick up one phone, or you join one thing, and by Saturday, you're not a millionaire. And you go, I don't know, this ain't going to work for me. It's because you're not there anymore. Nothing can work for you if you're not there.
Thoughts change, decision changes, your decisions create your outcome.
Absolutely.
So last week we had asked everybody to use the 7 days, right? Take 7 days and really pay attention to what your thoughts are and what you're thinking and making decisions. Make a decision to do something and allow the outcome, right? Granted, we take action, but it's allow those things to take place. You mentioned the gratification. Again, society's been taught that we are supposed to be instantly gratified. Well, yeah, we should be instantly grateful before anything happens. And so it's that backwards analogy. We're bringing it to the forefront. Think about what you want, make a decision about what you want, and be able to be open and allow for those inspired action. Taking inspired action, not desperate action, or like you were saying, I don't have enough, I don't have this, I don't have that. Your focus is on I don't have, rather than I have this, I know that, versus even from believing to knowing. Know what you want is what Jack is saying. And be detailed in it in the way that you feel good about it. And what Jack is saying, just feel good about it no matter what. Even though it's not happening right away, it is happening.
The perception of what you see in the world can be so amazing. It can be so much fun. You can create, it's like little kids. They create all kinds of things that are going on in their life, new friends, all this kind of stuff, and they're just imaginary. Right. But while they're doing it, they're happy. And you can't really tell them that they don't have an imaginary friend. Have you ever tried to tell a kid, well, there's really nobody, just because you can't see him doesn't mean he ain't real. You know what? He don't even really like you. He don't want you to see him. That's why you can't see him, because he really don't like you. Because right. you're just being mean. So anyway, what I'm saying is the difference is you kind of we live in this world where we actually create it, okay? And then in creating it, we can look out and see what we've created. It's easy to look out and say, okay, I created this bank account, and I look at my bank account, I got $6. I mean, it's easy to do that. And sure, as I begin every program, and I will from now on, because I really love this. This is as far as we've gone right now. If you've got $6 in your bank account right now, all it does is define this moment in time. Tomorrow you may only have $3, so don't get all crazy with yourself. But tomorrow that defines that moment in time. Or tomorrow you might get paid, you might have 600 or 500 or 300 or 10,000 in that, but that still doesn't matter. It's not a happy thing. It's just this is real. Okay, this is not imaginary. This is perception. It's not really real, but it's your perception of your reality that you've created for yourself up to that point.
Hmm.
And you understand, you don't have money in your banking account just because you have a bank account. You had to create something to put that money in there. Someone had to give you a job. You had to go out and sell something, create something, get some sort of thing that would transfer into dollars that you put in that bank. And then you look at it and go, wow, that really sucks. I worked all week and only put in $4. That's really nice. I worked all week and I've added $4 to my account. There's no difference except you. The reality is no difference. Whether you got $4 or $400 million, it's the same. It doesn't matter. And you can look at that $4 and it's because we can go and we can say, okay, wow, here's my reality. You say I can be rich if I want to be. I look at my bank account, I got $4. And I say that's a good start. You say I only have $4. I say that's a good start. You know how many people have started with less than $4 and become super wealthy? Because it wasn't the $4 that made them super wealthy. It was thinking that they wanted to be super wealthy. And they didn't want to see $4 anymore. They would like to see 4,000 or 4 million or 400 million, whatever they chose to see. They wanted to see that because they equated themselves with being able to do that. And when you realize you can, that's when magic happens. When you realize that all of it is doable if you just allow yourself to let it happen. You can't go out and create a whole bunch of money by wanting it. You go out and create a whole bunch of money by creating it. Have you ever been to an art gallery where they sell art? And have you, I mean, a real fancy one where the art sells for $200,000 and $300,000 and it's a line on a sheet of paper? And you go, well, damn, I could do that. You could. If the world recognized you as the person that put the line on the paper, you could get $200,000 for yours too. And it's not that difficult to become that person that puts the line on the paper. You have to create that person. You have to become that person. If you want anything in this world, find somebody that's got what you want and do what they do. You'll be surprised how little they do. They don't even know what they have. When you decide you want something somebody else has, which is okay, or this is the level I would like to be at, that's cool. Or, I can function better at this level. I can see myself, being there. When you see that, do what they do. And when you find out what they do, you'll be going, well, I can do that. How did they get there and I didn't? Because they actually did it. And you just thought about doing it. And there, my friend, is the big key to success. You can take any item, like you, for instance. You have become familiar with a new machine that's in the marketplace. It's a medical device that really, and I'm not giving you a promo here. I'm just saying that you've come across in your span of time, finding ways that can really help some people on some
Right.
level of different things out of alignment with their body. I mean, it's no different than being out of alignment, like breaking your arm and putting a cast on it. You're out of alignment, you put a cast on it. That's how they fix it, and that's what they know. When you're out of alignment in certain areas, you can do certain things. Sometimes vitamins will help, sometimes this will help. But there's technology is becoming more friendly, super friendly for the people to be able to use. People that created things that only doctors can sell now can create things that people can use without doctors. And so it makes it a lot easier when we can do it ourselves. In that, you can share that with a lot of people. You can help a lot of folks out. And that's the important thing. But guess what? If you did that and you helped a lot of folks, which I think you're planning on doing, at the end of that, there's going to be a financial reward.
All right, guys, pay attention to your thoughts. Enjoy your week, and we will see you next week.
Hey,
Love
make
ya.
it fun.